super leuk dat je kijkt naar een nieuwe video op mijn kanaal. Ik ben Maxime MXM en vandaag heb ik weer een super tof video voor jullie. Want vanochtend, of ja, nee, dat is een andere ochtend voor jullie. Ik werd wakker en ik zag deze trailer online staan. Ik heb alle gameplay in het eerste deel uitgezet met een lekker muziek hieronder. Aan het eind van de video laat ik nog de hele trailer zien. Want hier rijden er een aantal F1 racers op het circuit van Frankrijk, Paul Ricard. En ja, het is hartstikke tof om te zien. Kijk even de graphics van F1 2018. Het ziet er super sick uit. Als ik ook had Gasly, Sainz, hoe heet hij nou? God, ik ben gewoon zijn naam kwijt. Ocon en Grosjean, die hadden in de video even gereden en wat feedback gegeven en wat verteld. Een leuk verhaaltje. Ocon, die was de snelste met zijn mooie roze Force India. Sainz die reed natuurlijk mee, omdat Renault ook Frans is. En volgens mij hadden Ocon en Gasly ook wel eens geraced op dit circuit. Grosjean weet ik niet eigenlijk waarom hij erbij zit. Ja, hij is Frans stokbroodvreter. Zo kennen we hem. Hij aan het einde, ik heb dat stukje even gewoon volop laten staan natuurlijk. Maar aan het einde, hij was gewoon aan het zeuren over dat hij geen simulatie, geen spelletjes kon spelen. Hij kon er helemaal niks van waarschijnlijk. Daarom zien we niet veel van hem. Maar de auto's zien er goed uit. Je ziet de suspension als een malle gaan. De halo ziet er top uit. Het circuit ziet er goed uit. De belichting ziet er vet uit. En ja, de racers zeiden ook, het wordt steeds beter en realistischer in de handling. En Gasly zei ook van, oké, ja, dit is gewoon echt een tof spel. En het voelt echt als mijn eigen auto. Maar dit is het circuit van F1 2018. En hier zie je de suspension nog zo goed. Ik hoop dat jullie hebben genoten van deze video. Ik had graag weer een time trial, een voorspelling en een livestream gedaan. Maar helaas zit dit spel, deze track, die zit niet in F1 2017. En ik had hem wel op Assetto Corsa gedownload, maar dat werkt ook allemaal niet zo lekker en niet zo leuk. Dus voor deze video wil ik even hierbij laten. Ik hoop in ieder geval dat jullie hebben genoten. Laat natuurlijk een like achter, abonneer voor meer. En dan zie ik jullie heel erg graag de volgende keer, jongens. Laters.
Oh. Yeah, no. I'm rubbish at video games.
There we are, Paul Ricard track, French Grand Prix. An honor to be driving at home. Really looking forward to that.
My first full season in Formula 1, and we've got the French GP back in the calendar after 10 years, so massively excited about it. And to have a home race is always a special feeling. You really feel the support. We have the chance as well to be three French drivers. It's gonna be an amazing event for all of us.
Of course, French Grand Prix is the one I'm really much looking forward in the year. First time that I'm going to race on my home Grand Prix, so that's an exciting one. And a lot of French fun coming and watching us and supporting us.
So yeah, French Grand Prix for me, obviously a very special race. The home race of my team Renault. So looking forward to having a strong weekend there.
Raced a couple of times in lower categories. Formula Renault 2 liter, 3.5. Actually won there in 2013. I had a nice fight with Carlos.
I actually remember 2014. He managed to take pole. It was a red flag session and he managed to take advantage and take pole position. And I started second, just behind him. I managed to get a really good start and pass him into turn one around the outside.
He beat me in the race, so I finished second. Not so happy about it, but I gotta take my revenge this year. But amazing track. I mean, of course, for me, it brings me back like good memories.
I've been playing video games since I'm a kid, basically since I'm 6. I play with a leather steering wheel. And it always been my routine, you know, was exiting school and I was just playing games there. And I haven't stopped that, basically. I've evolved massively and getting more and more realistic. And it's still my routine, you know, I'm just going training during the day and I play between 1 and 2 hours on the evenings, online or not online. And I just found it very useful to just keep it up basically when you don't have a race weekend. I just keep racing on my own.
I spend my time at home always practicing in Formula 1 game and going to a simulator in Renault. So you guys can be sure that we also do this kind of practice, because in the end, everything you can do, the better.
My first try with the 2018 Formula 1 game, I must say I'm super impressed. I'm a big fan of the game, so I've always played since I was a kid, but every year it keeps getting better. So
Video games are getting more and more realistic, which is quite impressive. Obviously, it's never easy to replicate the feeling you've got in the car on a video game, but nowadays I've got to admit that it's getting better and better all the time, and you get some decent line and feelings and lap time out of it.
As a team, I think we improved quite a lot the stability on the car. The team did a good job to improve the aero, our aero package, and it's actually something you can feel also in the game. In terms of balance, really surprised. I didn't do anything on the setup so far, but it feels already really close to what it is in reality.
If you take the aids off, it produces quite a lot of front locking, which is something we have in the Formula 1 car. The combined traction is difficult to handle because we have nearly 1,000 horsepower this year.
You got to be quite careful the way you apply the throttle on all the exits, especially the low-speed corners. Feels really close to reality.
It's not easy, but in this game I'm actually enjoying myself with the traction zones. I've had a couple of spins, so if you guys at home have your spins, it's normal because a Formula 1 driver also had them.
One of the main improvements this year in the game is based on the suspension. Is something actually you can feel pretty well on curb riding. You feel that you can use the curb a bit more. It's a bit more realistic in terms of feeling and feedback you get from the car. And something quite cool as well, you can use the ERS and manage the energy as you like. It's quite cool to have the similar tools to play with in the game. It's amazing, especially with the halo. It's not easy to reproduce exactly the vision we have inside the car, but it does feel like my car, so they've done a pretty good job.
Sorry guys, next time this will be still me.
The game is so cool. Gonna be pushing to get the game before the race so I can practice a bit more.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm rubbish at video games.